This is my second time recording this, but let me get right into it. Potential means nothing. Stop falling in love with what someone else could be and fall in love with what they are. I feel like nowadays so many people are stuck in dating people's potential instead of reality, what they actually are right now. Because we feel like, damn, we gotta allow people to change. We gotta allow people. There's certain things that has changed, and there's certain things as no, this is the person. If you are consistently seeing, damn, this person is not adding up to what you think or what they're saying, that is potential. That is what they potentially could be. They could potentially be the number one draft pick, but are they really the number one draft pick? That's what you gotta really start. You gotta start moving by, because potential is just a promise. It's not reality. You feel me? Potential is just a promise that sometimes people make, sometimes you make in your own head, seeing them, but it's not reality. It's not what is currently going on as we're living. Potential is potential is what a lot of times what you would even do in their situation, and it's not really what it is. Ho, what's up? Got your nigga in the cut. Goddamn, like you feel me? But it's not really that. You have to focus on reality, because you can't build no relationship off of one day they're gonna change. Oh nah, one day. Nah, if they're not showing it right now, they aren't ever probably, because you're showing it right now. What's the difference between you and them? Y'all both human. You go through shit. They went through shit. There's not a difference. If they wanted to, they would. You feel me? Not even if they wanted to, they would. They just may not be the person for you, and that's fine. Because sometimes, a lot of times, I believe this. Like you won't change. You gonna lock in for the right person. I ain't gonna lie. The right person gonna make you lock in, and it's not. You're no longer gonna be that potential person. You're gonna be that person. You feel me? I also believe that focus on potential blinds you to red flags. It blinds you to the truth, because you'll keep on making excuses. You'll make excuses for bad behavior. You make excuses if what they say aren't aligning with their actions. You just make excuses because you're going off of potential, because you hit that they'll change. Oh my gosh, nah, they just got to keep doing this. No, how they are right now is how they are. You got to stop. Oh nah, they're gonna change. They're gonna be different. So let me just like look past. They just did this fuck shit just cause. Nah, nigga, lock the fuck in. Like you dead wildin'. Like you're bugging. You feel me? Even on top of that too, there are people that said, "Oh yeah, they'll change." When you have that they'll change mindset, you gotta even understand on top of that too. If it's continues to, they'll change, and it's you trying to force them to change. You can't force growth. I'm telling you, you cannot force someone to change. If it doesn't matter how much you see it in them, if they do not see it in themselves, it won't ever happen. Like, you feel me? It won't be reality, because it's like my man's told me this analogy. We all know the basics of it. It's like you can bring a horse to water, but you can't force a horse to drink. He added on, you can kick, slap, beat up the horse, but at the end of the day, you're gonna die of dehydration. You feel me? And that's how it is with potential. You can set up the play for this person to be the next LeBron, to succeed in the best ways, but if they don't see themselves like this potential that you place on them, or they sold to you, I'm telling you, there will be no change occurring, and you would just be wasting your time. You would just be making excuses for someone that isn't for you. At the end of the day, they're not for you, because the person for you, there's no potential. That's how they are. You feel me? You deserve to not have to be like, when you don't. You deserve to just accept your partner as they are. Not, oh, they may not do this, but they're gonna change. No, no. That's just how they are. You don't gotta hype up your partner when you're not dealing in potential. I feel like a lot of times when you're dealing in potential, you gotta hype up your partner. Like, oh my gosh, they are. You gotta say stuff like, You don't say the full story because you're dealing with potential. When you're not dealing with potential, you can say the full story of how they are, and nigga, you're proud to say it. You gotta stop dealing with potential. Deal with how a person truly is, because nigga, you got no time to waste, bro. Time don't come back. Steve Jobs, Mark Cuban, all them Shaq, all them rich, all them the most wealthiest people on the earth cannot even buy back time. So why the fuck are you wasting yours? You feel me? I just want to let you know that potential does not build love. Potential can never build love. The only thing that can build love and build a relationship is actions. So I need you to focus on it. Focus in on them actions. Because if you keep loving someone's potential more than their reality, you're in love with the fantasy. And last time I checked, this is the 3D, bro. If you were in Narnia, shit, you lit. But it's not. I'm so sorry. I need you to really remember that. You're going to be in love with a fantasy. And fantasies are books that come to an end. They're either a good ending or a bad ending. But it comes to an end. Compared to reality, it ends in a different way. But a better way than a fantasy will. But that's all I really got to say, man. The first time I recorded, I was going crazy. But I still went a little crazy for y'all. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Comment what I should talk about next. I'm trying to think what else I got to say. You feel me? See the vision, believe the vision, become one in a trillion. Move like water, man. Yeah, that's all I really got to say. I'm going to catch y'all. Safety.